Where is Brandon Aiyuk? Where is Brandon Aiyuk? Where is Brandon Aiyuk? That was me at a 6. You don't want to see me go to 10. Niner fans near and far, welcome to another episode with your boy Shifty. Today we're going to talk about where Brandon Aiyuk, wide receiver of the 49ers, where's he been? The whole situation really confuses me, and this is one of the first times since he's been hired that with Kyle Shanahan, I'm starting to question some of these decisions here. Aiyuk, in his rookie year last season, did really well under the circumstances. It's COVID. He was a rookie last season, and he had 3 different quarterbacks throwing to him, and he still put up numbers. This year, I think everyone was expecting that Aiyuk was going to take a leap. You have Jimmy G coming back healthy. Aiyuk in his second season under the Kyle Shanahan offense. Aiyuk can basically do it all. He's fast. He's a great route runner. He can catch the ball, and he's good after the catch. Basically everything you look for in a Kyle Shanahan offense. But he's just been MIA this whole season. And it seems like there were reports coming out during training camp that Aiyuk maybe fell out of favor somewhat with Kyle Shanahan. And it seemed like the first week or two that maybe Shanahan was sending a message being like, hey, if you want to play, then you got to step up and practice and do all this stuff. But at the end of the day, I mean, is Brandon Aiyuk better than Mohamed Sanu? Absolutely. Is Brandon Aiyuk better than Trent Sherfield? Absolutely. Is Brandon Aiyuk better than Travis Benjamin? Absolutely. The game against the Cardinals with Travis Benjamin starting and getting... I don't even know what's going on there. Travis Benjamin, kind of like a Marquise Goodwin in my books, where hey, you're go deep and you draw a safety with the cornerback. But, what also really, bugs me, pisses me off, whatever, is the fact that, Aiyuk is, in the limited time he's played, he's made some big plays. There was a third down catch against Philadelphia, which was ridiculous that he converted for a first down. Did the same thing against Arizona when Trey Lance threw it. It was 3rd and 4. I believe it was Robert Alford from the Cardinals was all over him, but he still came up with a catch on the sideline, got the first down. Against Arizona, had a big play where it was 1st and 25 or 2nd and 25, catches it away from Budda Baker, if I'm not mistaken, and then gains extra yards, gets the first down. Not only that, against the Green Bay Packers in the home opener, which was kind of we thought was maybe Aiyuk's, breakout game for this season, he has a touchdown catch with Jair Alexander covering him. And Jair is one of the best guys in the league. He's easily top 3, and Aiyuk gets a touchdown on him. Why Brandon Aiyuk is not involved more? I don't know. Again, I understand where maybe you want to send a message being you got to practice hard, you got to do that. But at the end of the day, yeah, there's a game or two, but maybe you make a point or a message for the game or two. But with Aiyuk, he is a lot better than some of these guys who are getting snaps, and especially with George Kittle out for the game, and and Trey Lance is his first game. You gotta put the best player on the field, and it just blows my mind that Aiyuk wasn't out there more. When he's been on the field this season, he's proven that he can play at a high level. He can do what needs to be done to run this offense, to get the offense going. And I don't know. Going forward, I think that Shanahan needs to take a big, long look at what's going on with Aiyuk, because something's not right here. Something ain't adding up. I don't know what's going on, and I don't think any of us fans will ever know what's going on behind the scenes with this. But we come out of the bye week. We got Sunday Night Football, Indianapolis at home. and then I believe we play at Chicago, and then the third game after the bye week is Arizona at home. Now, Niners, we are 2-3, right? Now, what we need to do, and remember, we're not going to have Kittle for the Colts game, we're not going to have Kittle for the Bears game, but for the Colts game and the Bears game, we got to win both of those games. So then if we go 4-3, and look, we played the Cardinals pretty tough. Like the defense, I got to give them credit. The defense played very well against the Cardinals. But if we're 4-3, we get the Cardinals at home, Kittle's back, and if we got like Aiyuk going, we have Debo doing his thing. We got Mitchell, we got Sermon in the backfield, Juszczyk as well going. The defense maybe steps up. This season is far from over. Like this season is not over. We're looking at 2-3, and it looks pretty bad. And I mean, if I had to be realistic, yeah, we're probably looking at like a wild card spot. But like, I mean, I think this team is absolutely playoff caliber. The defense has played well. Ryans has stepped up, but we got to get the offense going. And I think it really comes down to figuring out what we're going to do with Brandon Aiyuk. Debo, he's the number 2 guy in the league in receiving yards. Kittle, when he's there, we know what he can do. The run game, Mitchell's been good. Sermon's a solid, seemingly at least a short yardage back. The blocking's been pretty darn good on the left side. Now, Brunskill and McGlinchey, not the best, but again, not, in my opinion, not dreadful. Good enough to take a team to the playoffs, that offensive line. And with Jimmy coming back, and you're going to probably sprinkle in more Trey Lance and like keep the defense, on their heels, then I think that this team should be playoff bound. The second half of the season is a lot easier. Of course we play the Rams twice. Those will be tough games. We play Seattle in Seattle. That'll be tough. We play Arizona at home. And then I'm trying to think of the other game that's really tough, and there really aren't that many. I mean, we play Minnesota, we play Chicago, we play the AFC South, which is not a good division. And we play the Atlanta Falcons, so I think that we have we still have a good season ahead of us, but we got to figure out what's going on at wide receiver, and I think it starts with Brandon Aiyuk. I think they got to be like, you got to give the guy a chance. I mean, against the Card, trotting out Travis Benjamin. I mean, what are we thinking? Sherfield is fine and Sanu is fine, but Sanu had a big drop. Trey Lance hit him right on the money. It was like 3rd and 11, if I'm not mistaken, and hit, Sanu right on the number 6, and Sanu just dropped it. You got to have Aiyuk out there, and I hope that Sunday night game against the Colts, which is a big one, because we're 2-3 now, and if we can get back to 500, 3-3, with an easy schedule the rest of the way, that gives us a lot of confidence going forward. But get Aiyuk involved. Give him the ball. Those screen passes, what we do with Debo. I hope that there's maybe some master plan that Shanahan has devised, but I'm not too confident in that. But yeah, you get the ball in Aiyuk's hands and good things will happen. We'll get first downs, we'll get touchdowns, and that's what I have to say about Brandon Aiyuk. I mean, I feel like I've seen it all over social media where everyone's like, where's Brandon Aiyuk? What's going on with Brandon Aiyuk? And I don't think anyone knows except for Kyle Shanahan, Brandon Aiyuk, and John Lynch, and maybe a few other people. But get him involved. Has to happen. And yeah, those are my thoughts on the whole Brandon Aiyuk situation. So, all right, guys, we will catch you on the next episode with Shifty. I will preview the game against the Colts soon. I will have some other videos coming out, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side.